Our friends, how are you? I hope that you all are fine. Today in this video, I am going to share with you about the new initiative of the government of West Bengal. The new government has come to power on 4th of May this year, and after coming to power, this government has taken many good initiatives, and these initiatives, I am a staunch supporter of the initiatives have taken by this present government. I am saying that the latest decision of our Honorable Chief Minister is to keep the Gundas out of districts. You know what is Gunda Raj in West Bengal? In last 15 years, we have seen that there was a Gunda Raj. Gunda Raj means, you may see good people, some teachers, maybe some administrators, maybe officers, and maybe politicians. These all kinds of. But I am not telling all those are Gundas, but some of them used to threat people. How? I am telling one of my personal experience. One of the headmasters told me initially when I came here in Kolkata as a headmaster of a government-sponsored high school. He told me that আপনি টিকে থাকতে পারবেন তো এখানে? It means, will you be able to stay here if you do not subdue or if you do not salute the MLA? So it was one kind of threat, but he was a headmaster and he did his B.Ed and M.Ed. Probably now he is teaching a part-time in a university after retirement. You see, this was just a simple example of threat culture. But Mr. Shubhendu Adhikari government in West Bengal has planned to introduce a new bill in the ongoing assembly session. On Monday is probably the last day of this session, and he wants to prevent and control anti-social activities. Anti-social activities, so many examples are there. We all are accustomed to it, and it has become the norm that what are going on in West Bengal, the illegal things, the abnormal things had become normal. The illegal things became legal, the abnormal things became normal during the 15 years rule of Mamata Banerjee. So West Bengal needs respite. West Bengal needs to come out of that bad governance. That is why the government of West Bengal has initiated a bill, and it is probably coming in the last day of this session. Anti-social activities are really, this is really a challenge for West Bengal. If anti-social activities, if illegal activities are rampant in a society, how can the society improve? How can the society develop? That is why they want to amend the existing law to claim compensation from people accused of damaging public and private property during riots or protests. We have seen during the left front regime and the Trinamool Congress regime that when there is some problem with the government, the party leaders used to instigate their followers to capture the police station, to ignite or to flame or to burn the houses or to burn roads, buses, and damage government property. But government property is the property of the people, and you were damaging government property, and there was any rule, there was rule, but there was any action. The trains had been burned in West Bengal during Trinamool Congress government, but what the action taken by the government of West Bengal of Trinamool Congress? But Trinamool Congress party and the government did not take any action. Rather, they inspired those people to do or to attack the government property. But this cannot go on. This must not go on, and people should not see all this nonsense. That is why the present government is going to bring a new bill. The name of the bill is the West Bengal Public Safety and Control of Anti-Social Activities Bill. There are so many anti-socials in society, so many anti-socials. One anti-social here, I know that he carries pistol. I heard that he carries pistol with him, and he threatens the people who are building new homes or houses or new construction. He has a gang of 4 or 5 boys. He does not do anything. He wears very costly clothes with a gold chain, a thick gold chain in his shoulder, not shoulder, in his throat, and he wears very costly wristwatch. He has a very costly pet, and he has built a big house. But what is his profession? He does nothing. He is a social worker. In the name of social worker or social working, he actually used to, those goons used to help the MLAs or the councillors in time of elections, and for that, in exchange of that, they used to get protection from the party and from the government. So this act or this rule or this system which is going to be introduced by the new government is really praiseworthy. I am very much elated. I congratulate the government of West Bengal for bringing this revolutionary act, this revolutionary law. The name of the bill, once again I am saying, the West Bengal Public Safety and Control of Anti-Social Activities Bill 2026. Apart from defining what constitutes the anti-social activities and who is a Goonda. Goonda Raj was there, prevalent. Goonda Raj was very much prevalent in West Bengal in last 15 years. So that is why the government, with a view to check or control that Goonda Raj, government of West Bengal has brought this law. And Goonda also, it provides, it has a provision to bar such people from entering a specified area, district or districts for a period not exceeding 1 year. So you just imagine, the goons will be kept or will be rusticated or will be sent away or sent out of the district or out of the area. This is a very good system, very good system. The bill states that if a district magistrate, a commissioner of police or a police officer not below the rank of DIG authorized by the state government is apprehensive that a Goonda is engaging in or will engage in antisocial activities, they may, to prevent it, direct such person to remove himself out such area, district or districts or part thereof, as many be specified in the order, within such time as may be specified therein, and prohibit him from entering or returning to such area for a period not exceeding 1 year, and require such person to report his movements or to report himself in such manner at some times and to such authority as may be specified in the order. Such laws have already been implemented in BJP ruled states such as Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. That is why Uttar Pradesh and Bihar were once notorious for Goonda Raj, but now there is no Goonda Raj. Instead, West Bengal was defamed. West Bengal's bad name was brought by Mamata Banerjee government for its freedom, for giving freedom to the Goondas. So definitely, along with Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, in West Bengal also, there will be freedom of people. People can be moved freely, people can work, people can initiate, cultivate cultural activities, and what is required for the development of their person. Okay, definitely within the legal framework. So that's why following that, to stop many criminal activities including syndicate or extortion. Many people had the occupation of syndicating or of extortion. By extortioning, they were maintaining their livelihood, they were buying big and fat gold chains and bought property, and they were doing many illegal activities. So extortionism, syndicate raj and criminal activities will be stopped after that. And this is really a very fantastic rule. I am very I am very much happy for bringing this law. And not only that, there is a very good provision. The government is also preparing to amend the West Bengal Maintenance of Public Order Act 1972. The amendment bill contains provisions allowing compensation to be claimed from people convicted of vandalizing public or private property. Earlier, I wrote in my books that many people used to create or used to make vandalism in public places, mainly in hospitals, police stations, and other public places, in government offices mainly. They want to threaten, they wanted to create a turmoil, they wanted to create a chaos, and they wanted to threaten the government officers from taking good legal decisions. Okay, that is why they used to do. But the government of West Bengal now under Mr. Shubhendu Adhikari has initiated to bring another law, that is West Bengal Maintenance of Public Order Act 1972. There is a very good provision that if what is the provision? As provides that the bill allows the imposition of a payment or compensation on the person or persons committing such offence to the extent of damage caused to the property, and provides for the setting up of a claims commission for the purpose of adjudicating the claims of compensation in respect of such damage to any public or private property or both, and for providing a mechanism to entitle the owner of such private property to file a petition before the claims commission for determination of compensation for the loss or damage sustained by such act. If you or if any Gunda commit any nonsense, or if a group of Gundas do some or engage in some violent activities and damage government or private property, then there will be a commission who will determine the cost of the damage, and after that compensation will be claimed or compensation will be taken by the organizers or perpetrators of the crime. Okay, the principle of strict liability shall apply once the nexus between the incident and the damage of property is established. Liability may be imposed upon the actual perpetrators and upon persons who instigated, incited, abetted, organized, sponsored, or harbored the perpetrators of the acts giving rise to the damage. Damages may include damage to public property, damage to private property, and the cost reasonably incurred by the authorities in taking preventive, protective, and remedial measures in connection with the incident. I am so much elated, I am so much exalted to learn that these kinds of laws are being brought by the present government, but only bringing the laws are not sufficient. The main thing is how to implement. If those laws, the laws are already there. In 1972, the laws have already been formulated, but those laws were not being implemented. But this is the time, high time, if India wants to become a $30 trillion economy, and how India can tolerate the Gunda Raj, how India can tolerate syndicate Raj, how India can tolerate that extortionism, because these are anti-people measures taken by the goons, and those are sponsored by the political leaders, mainly the main political leaders or the main heads behind those perpetrators of the trouble do not come in front. They tell or they command from behind over phone or through people or through persons or through messengers that you do that, you destroy it, you burn this, you kill him or her. So many property, so many people have been killed in West Bengal or murdered in West Bengal in last many 50 years during the 34 years of left front rule and 35 and 15 years rule of Trinamool Congress. I hope that all these things, all those Gundaism will be completed or will be finished or abolished from the state of West Bengal, and then India will be once again the cultural head or the cultural hub of India, and I expect that Kolkata will be the cultural hub once again of the world. Then only people from all over the world will come to India, and especially in Kolkata, to see its heritage, to see its culture, to see its hospitality of the people. I hope that the government of West Bengal will bring this law, will pass these two laws, and it will be implemented with immediate effect. And if after that any such person dares to do or commit any crime against society or against the people, good people, or of the society, then definitely the government will interfere, and the government of West Bengal will take stern action against those culprits. With that expectation, I would like to conclude here. Thank you very much.